Today we're going to be doing a tier list of all the books I've read this whole year. There's not a lot. There's really not that much. But it's fine because it's not about what you read, it's about who you are. Okay. Here we go. So from this list, okay, I think it's literally in order. So this was in by the way, this is for 2024. So this is all the books I read in 2024. The first one, Nature's Favorite Love Poet. Girl, there's no way I'm getting caught reading this. It was terrible. This was when I was still in my can't say it on YouTube era, and there was 2 poems by Carol and Duffy that I ate up like soup. And when I read back now, I'm just cringe. Honestly, I read 2 poems out of this whole collection, and the rest I just threw in the bin. The rest was so bad. So I'm gonna honestly give. Wait, okay. Oh, I forgot to say. So S is like the best. What are they called? Tiers. We're gonna start this. So, where's it gone? Oh, another poem. So, honestly, she starved because I was literally nibbling on 2 poems from this collection, and the rest were just poo-poo. And I don't want to be mean because there was like a bit in it where it's like, oh, this is the most common poem for weddings. You would not see me dead playing this at my wedding. I'm sorry, but if I went to a wedding, they played this poem, I'm leaving. Next one, Stolen Focus. So I actually read this on my EPQ. Got an A. By the skin of my teeth. But I would not read this. This could be deleted like 10 pages. Like, no. Like 100 pages could be cut out of this book. Sorry, I just literally had like a flipping, my brain just exploded. Next one, The Go-Between. I read this for school again. Honestly, it's sus. It's so flipping sus. Like, why is like a little boy watching porn? Anyways, Run Rebel. Oh, it's actually better than I thought. But I remember reading it for the sake of reading it. Like, I wasn't in. Oh, I feel bad for saying this because this is like about abuse. But I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna put it in sus. And the reason I'm thinking it's sus, like, I wouldn't not recommend. Like, I would recommend it, but I wouldn't say it's groundbreaking. I would say it's nice. Like, take this on holiday. Like, this is a book that you should take on holiday, but it's a bit morbid, so maybe not. Oh, Haruki Murakami in The End of the World. Should I put it? Was he close or was he there? The end of the. Wait, what happened in this book? Yeah, I remember this. This book is interesting. This book is confusing. This book is deep. Murakami is sexist. So if you like that, like I think he ate it. With the sexist parts, I just shut my eyes and just keep reading. The Night She Disappeared. Oh. I don't remember anything from this book. So I think this girl got murdered, and then there was a signpost in a writer's garden that said, she's buried here, down emoji. And then she like dug it up and it was like a ring, and then she tracked down the ring. And I think there was a teen pregnancy. She was called like Tallulah, and she literally had a baby at 16. So that was concerning, but interesting. I would say it was sus because, like, it was. Why did I make this tip? It's so weird. So, like, it was sus because like, it wasn't great, but it wasn't awful. Oh, okay, it was kind of boring. It was really good. I don't know. I think Secret History, I wouldn't read it again, but it was great to read. I would probably say I wouldn't eat it. I would say I would probably. Would I even eat this one? I would say that one's probably better. I would say Secret History is a really good book, actually. I'm going to put it at the top there. What I really don't like about Secret History is like how long it is. It's kind of slow, but then at the same time, I also kind of love that because it got me really in like enjoying the book and really getting into it. My hair's really annoying me. Should I just cut it? No, I need to stop. Okay. Misery by Stephen King. Honestly, yeah, I can't put it anywhere else. It's a really good book. It's so mentally exhausting to read. And it's so gripping. It's grippy. No, stop. It's really gripping. And it's giving Baby Reindeer vibes. That's what it's giving. Yes, exactly. I love when I make a great point. That's a great point. Lessons by Imakuen. Actually, I'm going to put it on top again. I had a lot of good reads this year. Lessons by Imakuen is about abuse and just ordinary lives. And it's not really well known, I don't think, but I think it's his newest one. I found it in a charity shop for like £2. And I put it on Vinted, but no one wanted to buy it. Oh wait, no, I think I gave it to Oxfam. Sorry, I didn't really like it that much, clearly, but reading it was great. It helped me realise a lot of things about life and like myself and everything, and just deepening it. And the characters are interesting. The characters are really deep, and I would take this on holiday with you. Why am I recommending like the most visceral books to take on holiday? But I think Lessons by Imakuen, that is a holiday read, and it's not holiday vibes, but for some reason, like how I felt reading it, I was just like, ooh, I was enjoying this. I like it. Looking for Alaska. This is a book I wish I read when I was like 15 or 14 or maybe even 13 or 12, but I'm gonna probably put it in So Close because I actually enjoyed it. Like, I actually unironically enjoyed this book. It was like, smoking's cool. Alaska, she doesn't smoke to enjoy it. She smokes to die. That's the cringiest thing I've ever read, but it's great. Oh, it's a good plot. Actually, it's not really good, but I am putting it so high because I personally enjoyed reading it, and that doesn't mean the plot's good. I am mentally deranged. Next one. This like saved me from a depression, so I think I'm probably gonna put it up there. But the things with self-help books, they're not really good, but this one was good, so maybe put it there. I think I'm probably gonna put it there, but it was really useful. It was great. I would say this self-help book is wellly written, but it's not like you know what I mean? It's not like, shut the fuck up. It's more like, okay, tell me more. But it's a bit boring. But I think that's not even with that, though. I think all self-help books are just fucking boring. Like, you need to take a step outside and breathe the fresh air. Shut the fuck up. Oh! This book was so good. This book was by Kennedy Ryan, Before I Let Go. It is the most interesting book I read this year, probably. It's about two people who are divorced and they have kids, and you find out the reason why they're divorced, and it's like, oh my god, how did this happen? It's like really goes deep into like mental health struggles and how two different people can deal with mental health, but then they're also running a business together. Oh, so good. Happy ending. Love happy endings. I saw this in a charity shop. I got this with this book. These two books I got together. Amazing. Like, you need to read this book. Genuinely, no one talks about it as well. It's really, really underground. No, I don't think it's really underground, but I've never heard anyone talk about it. I just saw it and it just stood out to me. I was like, let me buy that. I don't always recommend that tactic because I brought 2 other books that day and they were dog shit, but this one was great. Oh no, this one, yeah. Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, really recommend. Out of all these, I probably enjoyed that the most, on the top tier. Did I mean to start Stolen Focus that low? I don't think I had it. No, I think I put her that. I think that was a bit too harsh because something else is waiting for that tier. Oh, one book that isn't. I didn't put my DNFs on here because I don't want to talk about them, but I think I did DNF Pride and Prejudice for the 3rd time. That would go down there. So I'm just gonna stop speaking about it because that's a very controversial topic. Everyone loves Pride and Prejudice, but I cannot read it for some reason. Why do brushes? I do not care. I tried to be smart while reading this. I was like, I am so smart. I'm gonna learn about maths. No, I did not like it. It was like me pretending that I knew what was going on and it was like something about like Pythagoras theorem. Yay! Ultra Processed People by Dr. Zond. I don't actually know who wrote this, but it's one of the Zahn doctors, twins, and it's probably one of the best like eating books I've ever read. But it's also the only eating book I've ever read, so that doesn't really say anything. Basically, it is good to know. I think everyone should read this. I think everyone needs to read this. I read this 6 months. No, I read this 10 months ago and it's still in my head. So I think this honestly was great. I wouldn't want to eat ultra processed food, but I would want to eat this book because it's amazing. I do eat ultra processed food though. Remember that women. No one told me this was a book about short stories. I don't really like short story books because they just don't get in my head as much and I just can't really enjoy them. So, and also I forget them. I honestly am so sorry, but I did not really enjoy this. Sorry. I didn't enjoy it, sorry. The rhyme and... Who decided that I need to study this from English Literature A-level? Who? It's like 7 chapters of hell. I guess that's the point. Shut the fuck up. And finally, for this year, 2024, all the books I read, all because of you. And yes, by looking at the cover, you're gonna think straight in the sus option. I don't normally enjoy books like this with the covers that look like that, but let me explain myself, please. The reason why I read it is because it's for free on Google Play Books, and I just searched up free, and I just clicked the first one I saw, and I actually really enjoyed this book. I read it on my phone, but I'm going to forget it in 3 months. I'm trying to remember it now. It's basically just like, wait, how did it end? I think they obviously happy ending. I can't, I'm just gonna put it there. Like, it's honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. Like, out of everything, I think this is literally like a better version of that, of this. Like, this is better than this. So if you want to read this, then just read this. Out of all of these, I love this one and Misery. Them 3 ones, love. Also Lessons, amazing. Just stay away from, like, it's the reason why I'm putting it so high is I enjoyed it in the moment, but looking back, this book was so, it's like Colleen, I hate to say her name because I hate Hoover, but it's like Colleen Hoover if Colleen Hoover had a little sister and wrote a book, but her little sister like studied and like read Wattpad a bit more and kind of like did a couple English literature Squarespace courses, then wrote this and gave it to Colleen Hoover to edit. That's kind of how it feels. And then like she put the book and like rubbed it in dog shit, but like put sparkles on the top so it feels good when you're reading it. So yeah, I would not recommend, but I'm putting it high because I actually did enjoy it in the moment. But like honestly, I was reading it, I was like, okay, why are you effing in a bus stop? Why are you doing that? No, I don't think that actually happens. They do F in an alleyway. Okay. What about the children and the civilians around? Also, it's that classic story. I don't mean to spoil it. Spoiler warning. It's that classic storyline where it's like, the boy has cancer and the girl doesn't know. And he doesn't tell her because he knows she's gonna leave him. And then when he tells her, she says, no, I'll never leave you. And then it's happily ever after. Stop. I've seen this. I think I've seen this film before. Download this image. Yay, this is, why is it like cut off like that? So this is my image and I did not read that many books this year because I was too busy crying and roaming the streets. No, I'm joking. I was not roaming any streets. I was too busy playing Clash Royale and playing Fortnite. I should film a video about Clash Royale because I'm so flipping good. I got like 6,000. Okay, now I'm just yapping, but I got 6,000 something trophies. Okay, so thanks so much for watching, and the next video will be something. Now I'm gonna have a meltdown. Bye, guys.